Hi there, and welcome on the journey to transform culture. I'm Steve, and I'll be your guide. Well, folks, I hope you're having a fantastic day and an even better week. It's been a warm one this summer, and hopefully, you guys are keeping it cool out there. Today, folks, we're going to talk a little bit about our path. I know, right? Our life path. Not the life path, but a life path, right? Each of us has a path in our own life. Typically, because we put it in that context, what is the path that I have in life? Some people think of their path, in professional terms. Some people think of their path in spiritual terms. Some people think of their path in, how their connections in the community, their family, friends, and so on. Some people wrap it all up together, right? This is my path. Some people link their purpose and their path to their purpose, right? Not a bad thing. But we all have a different path. We've all been on a different path, and our path is unique to our own lives. Now you might be thinking, Steve, no kidding, really? True. And this is going to be a short video. But folks, something you got to keep in mind. A lot of times people see their path in life and they imagine that there's some kind of pot of gold. That pot of gold may not be literal, it may be figurative. It may just be an achievement of a particular goal. But to believe that there's a pot of gold at the end of the rainbow, look, folks, your path is the rainbow. Your path is the pot of gold. But the question isn't, is it or is it not the pot of gold? It is. The question is, are you recognizing the path as the pot of gold? Think about it, right? Think about a meaningful experience that you had, even if it was difficult, and it wasn't when you completed said thing, but it was the journey along the way. The journey is where we made connections. The journey is where we connected with other people and experienced new and different things and had a variety. And that variety, even if it was solo, right? Some of that variety is an internal deep dive to be able to look at ourselves, right? Examine ourselves, get reconnected to the divine, get reconnected to what matters in our life, right? I remember going camping as a kid, and we'd been gone for 2 or 3 days over the weekend and so on. And I used to think how serene it was out in nature, right? Everything is, beautiful and just peaceful and all of that. Then Monday, back at school as a kid, oh my gosh, the chaos, right? And it's not a whole lot different when we're talking about our working world. It may not be the same, but it is certainly similar, right? Well, what happened to all that peace and tranquility that I just had a day or two ago? Where did all that go? How did it all just gone, right? And it's because we do need to get grounded. We need to understand that, yes, each of those things can be a bit of a label of a particular path, right? But we have to look at the experience. We have to marinate on the path. The path, say, for the weekend trip, we have to be present enough in that to recognize the pot of gold that represents. And also to be present and aware that there's also the pot of gold in going through the hustle and bustle of school, work, and the rest of culture, right? It all has its place, and it's all gold, folks. There isn't a pot of gold elsewhere. The gold is in your journey right now. The gold might be sitting next to you on the couch. The gold may be your children. It may be your parents. It may be your church. It may be community, folks that you deal with in the community, civic organizations and otherwise. Your gold is around you. You are sitting in a warehouse of gold, and it is surrounding you right now. Again, I come back to the question. Do you have the awareness? Are you awakened enough to see it for what it is? Or are you turning your nose up at this gold and turning your nose up at that gold? Well, I wanted gold that glittered just this particular way, and no other gold really is going to do it for me. Folks, you have to appreciate and be thankful for the gold that is all around you. right? It could be the leaves on the ground in the fall, almost literal gold, right? Golden leaves, right? All over the place. Imagine that is your life, and each leaf represents an experience, a connection, all of that. Think of food, right? The flavors of food, right? The temperature of the days, all of the things. So stop, slow down, recognize the gold, show appreciation, speak out, tell others that you appreciate them, that you recognize that they are gold in your life, right? And if you do that, I think what you're going to find is you're going to start seeing more of it. You're going to awaken even more, and you're going to find even more gold. And you will help others find gold as well, because they may not be recognizing the gold in their own life. So, all right, folks, just a quick one today. Remember to hit the good green domino 3 to 5 times a day to uplift, motivate, inspire, and just encourage other people. And when we do that, not only are we helping to transform culture, we're helping to transform our own lives. And there is a lot to be thankful for in that arena. So always be thankful. All right, folks, have a fantastic day. Hit like, share, and subscribe. And until next time, we'll talk to you later.